Hey everyone, Cooper with the Mountain Bike Co-op, and today we are at Duthie Hill Mountain Bike Park in Issaquah, Washington. And we're testing out the new bike, the Santa Cruz Tallboy V5. I'm still getting acquainted with the bike. I've ridden it a few times at Grand Ridge, which is a cross-country trail system. But the reason we're here at Duthie is I want to see where this bike redlines and if it is, perfectly suitable for most things here in the Pacific Northwest. It is a little bit shorter travel than I'm used to, so excited to see how it handles Duthie. This is my first short travel bike that I've ever owned and actually ever ridden, so it's gonna be a treat for some of those longer days and more epic backcountry rides. But I guess the main reason why I got it is I can just leave my house, go ride Grand Ridge, and even over here to Duthie, get like 25 miles and 2,500 feet of elevation. So it's a pretty sweet little ride directly from my doorstep. So far I'm really enjoying it. It's really sprightly and just wants to go. And honestly, the rear end is pretty plush. Not really noticing that it only has 120 mils of travel. So let's test it out at Duthie. I'll let you know what I think at the end. Whew. That one gets you warmed up. Oh, it's super fun to jump. So unfortunately, a lot of the trails here got damaged pretty bad during the windstorm back in November. They're just getting around to clearing some of the trees and fixing up some of the features. See how it handles the drop. No problem. Howdy. Let's see how the Tallboy handles some chunk. Okay, not bad. Yeah, that's pretty smooth.
super supportive. Love it. If anything, I feel like the tires are slowing me down. That's a huck to flat. Yeah, these are specialized purgatory tires, which not as grippy in the loose compared to my Assegai double down max grip. So very different. It's still pretty sweet. I actually really like the fast rolling tires with this. It kind of checks you and make sure you're not going too quick into shit you're not supposed to. What a time. Man, this bike is awesome. Just makes those trails come alive. Big fan. All right, so that wraps up our day at Duthie Hill on the Tallboy. And I have to say, I'm leaving with a smile on my face. Just such a fun bike for here. Handled literally all the drops, all the jumps really well, stayed composed. Felt like I could pump a lot easier compared to my big bike. And one thing I really appreciated was, like, out of corners I could throw an extra pedal crank in, and felt like this bike just went. So you could really add some extra power, and just encourages you to pedal and go fast. So all in all, I'm really impressed with the Tallboy. I think it's honestly a great bike for a lot of people. I think a lot of us are overbiked and could benefit from a shorter travel bike. And I think the benefits of this is it's still aggressive. So I feel like it's supportive in the steeps. It's got really great progression in the bottom out for the rear shock, and you just feel supported through and through. I guess that's the best way to describe it. But at the same time, you can tell it's a cross-country bike. I will say, in the chunkier stuff on Braveheart, for example, I could feel the front getting thrown around, and you really got to be, firm in your grip and making sure you know your line and hold to it. Because I could see this not being, the best bike for somebody that just likes to ride tech, but that's not what it's meant for, so shouldn't be buying it if you like tech. But all in all, very, very impressed with the capability of the Tallboy V5. I'm just really excited to continue riding it. It's just kind of reinvigorating, honestly, getting a new bike, and especially one that's a different discipline. And so for me, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time on this for training rides, just getting bigger mileage days, and hopefully, it makes me a better rider. So with that, that's all that we got for you today. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions on the Tallboy V5. I'd be happy to answer them. We'll see you in the next video.